Alright, Schlockmeister fans, I just reviewed Halloween, so we're going to start with the first sequel to Halloween, Halloween 2. Came out in 1981. Let's watch. Our film starts out with a little bit of a rehash from the previous film. Picking up where part 1 left off, Dr. Loomis goes to investigate where Michael landed after he fell off the balcony after being shot 6 times, or 7 times, and he's gone. Her husband's watching Night of the Living Dead on television. And we've got a little blood.
Look, there comes one of them now.
She'll hear you.
Here he comes now. I'm getting out.
I believe this is the next door neighbor to that old lady. There's our first glimpse of Jamie Lee Curtis. She plays Lori. She's taken to the hospital after her injuries.
Lost a lot of blood. We'll need to take it.
So they're still looking for Michael Myers, and they see a guy who is dressed in a similar mask. And that accident occurs. Did they get him? Burned to a crisp, will not know.
County Sanitarium last
Big
night.
news now.
Believed to have burned to death. Meanwhile, 3 bodies were discovered in the upstairs bedroom of the house, directly behind me. Identification of the victims is being withheld, pending notification.
I want to concentrate on the
What have you done?
I haven't done anything.
You let him out! I didn't let him out. I gave orders for him to be restrained.
Now, is there anything else that we can do for you?
If that wasn't Michael Myers burning up in that car, then a lot of other kids are going to be slaughtered tonight.
Nope, that wasn't Michael who died. Our Michael is alive and well and stalking the streets. We're in the hospital now. That guy's dead. There's the guy that was burned.
It's difficult. Leaving the gums are charred, but look here. See here? No fillings. He's young, maybe 17, maybe 18.
Michael Myers is 21.
Back at the Michael Myers house, citizens are revolting.
It's only a little after 11, boys.
He was real drunk.
How old is he?
17? He had this stupid mask on.
All right, boys.
No,
17.
we know it wasn't Michael who burned.
Calm.
told you. I'm not your mother.
Laurie's having flashback memories here. Back at the hospital, one of the nurses and one of the other guys are enjoying some hot tub fun. The guy gets out to check the heat that was turned up. Too hot. And he becomes Michael's next victim. And of course, she's next.
alive.
Tell Dr. Rogers. Tell him you couldn't find me. Tell him anything.
Loomis is
I
in
can't
order to
that
leave.
now.
I'm afraid you don't have a choice. There's a marshal waiting for you outside.
This is Dr. Mitzker, I believe is his name. Hypodermic needle in the eye. Ouch. And you know she's not long for this world. And another hypodermic to the eye. Ow! Michael has made it to Laurie's room. But he's a little too late. And Lance Guest finds this mess. Ouch. Strong boy, that Michael Myers. And the chase is on.
What happened tonight? He authorized...
Here we find out the truth about Laurie and Michael.
It isn't fair. They should have allowed you to examine everything. That girl, that Strode girl, that's Michael Myers' sister. She was born 2 years before he was committed. 2 years after his parents died and she was adopted by the Strodes. They requested that the records be sealed in order to protect the family.
Laurie's hiding in Lance Guest's car after he took that spill on the blood. He ain't quite right. Laurie eventually makes it inside. But he's not dead.
Get away from
He's
him!
never dead.
Stop breathing! No!
Dr. Loomis and Laurie hide in a room. Ow. At this point, Laurie has managed to get a gun. She's got him right in the eyes. And still he stands. Blinded, but he's still trying. Dr. Loomis gets another idea here. He can fill this room with gas. Ether.
Michael.
Michael even manages to walk away from this one. But not for long. Our movie ends with Laurie being taken away in an ambulance. Probably taken to a different hospital, I guess.
Big step. Okay. Keep the leg up. We'll have you out of here in a second.
All right. Just got done watching Halloween 2, the first sequel to 1978's Halloween. This one came out in 1981, 3 years later. Halloween was successful. However, I think it was after Friday the 13th came out in 1980, which kind of ushered in this new era of horror as well, that Halloween decided we got to get back on this and get other sequels out because we have ourselves a bona fide killer here. They had Jason, or I guess Jason's mother in that case. We have Michael Myers, and in this one, it turns out that this is kind of like the beginning steps of Michael being some unstoppable monster killing machine, whatever he is. He got shot 6 or 7 times at the end of Halloween, but he survived that, and he seems to have no problems walking around. He gets shot a few more times at the end of Halloween 2 here. He also gets shot in the eyes, and you just can't stop this guy. Now, Halloween 3 came out, I think, in 1982, a year after this one did, which had absolutely nothing to do with the first 2 Halloween movies. I think as an independent film, it stands on its own. I enjoy that one as well, but it's totally different other than the Halloween aspect. But Michael Myers did come back for parts 4, 5, 6, and everything else after that. I think Halloween 4 was actually called The Return of Michael Myers. In fact, that's exactly what it was called. That came out on maybe in about 1987 or 88, so there was a little gap there, but Michael was back. This was the last appearance for Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode for a while anyway. She ended up coming back, I think, I don't know if it was Halloween HTO or Resurrection. I think it was Resurrection, which just came out, I think, maybe the early 2000s, something like that. I'm not sure. And she's going to be in the new Halloween movie that's coming out in a couple months as well. I have had this movie in my collection for years. I had it on a Scotch tape, a beta tape, with Halloween 3, actually, and another film. And then I've had the DVD for quite a while. Then I bought the Blu-ray, and then I got the Blu-ray complete collection here with the other 9 Halloween movies on it. That's where I watched it from today. So you can get this collection. Actually, like I said in my previous review for Halloween, it's actually fairly reasonably priced. You can get this for somewhere between $35 and $40 or so. Well worth it because you get 10 pretty solid Blu-rays here, and most of these stuff, at least so far, have a lot of extra stuff on it. This one here, Halloween 2, had some really cool stuff where they showed where they filmed the scenes. They went back, in 2012 to look at all the filming locations, which was really kind of cool to see that contrast between how it looks now and how it looked then. There wasn't a lot of differences, actually, to be honest with you. So, anyway, I wanted to get these 2 reviews up there because I will upload my review for Halloween 3, and then I can start with the other ones, 4 and beyond. I've seen 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I have not seen the 2 newer ones with Rob Zombie directed, so looking forward to those. So anyway, check it out. It's called Halloween 2. I'm sure everybody's seen it. Let me know what you think about it. Leave some comments down below. We'll talk about it. Halloween 2 from the complete collection. Watch it. Bye.